Hello, another maths lesson for you today. So we're going to calculate how to apply the compound interest formula to calculating inflation and appreciation. All right, so inflation is an increase in the value of goods. Like when you buy a house and it increases in value over time, we call that inflation. Okay, generally, historically, the value of everything has increased over time around 3%. And so we say the annual inflation rate in Australia is generally around 3%. So here's an example on how we can calculate this. So we've got a car that is cost today $32,460. Okay, if inflation were to be at 3.4% per annum over the next 4 years, what would we expect this vehicle to cost in 4 years' time? All right, so here's how we do it. We're going to apply the compound interest formula. So we're going to generally, our formula is A equals, you take the principal times 1 plus the rate to the power of n. Okay, so in this case, the initial value of the car is going to be P. Our inflation rate will be R, and N is going to be the compound period. So here we have it for 4 years. Okay, so let's apply this. So what's the value of this car going to be? So generally they write it that the value will equal, and you have an initial value. That's usually what this little zero means, is the initial value, 1 plus the rate to the power of n. So let's apply that. So the value of this vehicle after 4 years should be 32,460 times 1 plus 0.034, right? And then it's 4 years. So it would be to the power of 4. So that's what I would enter in one of our calculators. So if I take that 32,460 times that by 1 plus 0.034, right, that's just converting my percentage into a decimal, and it is to the power of 4 for 4 years. That will equal $37,104. So after 4 years, the value of this Holden car should be $37,104.85. So in 4 years' time, a vehicle costing that today would cost that in 4 years' time. And that is an example of compounding inflation.